Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanye family.
And for those of you that are new here, welcome, and let's enjoy some great music together.
Okay, so what do we have for our Goonies today?
Well, this time we're doing something a little different.
A little different.
We were asked to do a song by Jim Radford. Sorry. The song is called Shores of Normandy. It was requested by Cole Rhodes, and the reason for the request is that today happens to mark the 80th anniversary of the Battle at Normandy.
Yeah. D-Day.
D-Day. Yeah. We all do know what happened, or we should, I would think.
I would expect.
Yeah. It's a very sad, obviously, story.
Yeah. Well, when our Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy against Germany, it was a hell of a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Yeah.
But it was successful.
Yeah.
And it changed the tide. So...
Yeah, but this song I've never actually heard before, and there was a video. I can't watch the video. Sorry. I tried for a couple of seconds when Chris was checking the quality of the sound, and I was just like, nope, not that one.
Yeah, it's difficult for some.
I'm too sensitive. Sorry.
But yeah, we're definitely interested in doing this. My grandfather was in both Great Wars.
Yeah, and I had my grandfather and great-grandfather were veterans as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're definitely well-versed in what happened there.
Yes, definitely.
Not too well-versed,
We know more than we needed to.
More than we needed
That's
to.
how I feel about it. But
yeah. I know my grandfather was not the same when he came home.
No.
And he went a second time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So let's get into this one.
All right. So this is Jim Radford with Shores of Normandy.
Well, they're still showing parts.
In the cold grey light of the 6th of June in the year of 44, the Empire Lark sailed out from Poole to join with thousands more, the largest fleet the world had seen. We sailed in close array, and we set our course for Normandy at the dawning of the day. There was not one man in all our crew but knew what lay in store, for we had waited for that day through 5 long years of war. We knew that many would not return, but all our hearts were true, for we were bound for Normandy, where we had a job to do. Now the Empire Lark was a deep-sea tug with a crew of 33, and I was just the galley boy on my first trip to sea. I little thought when I left home of the dreadful sights I'd see, but I came to manhood on the day that I first saw Normandy. At Arromanches, off the beach of gold, 'neath the rocket's deadly glare, we towed our block ships into place, and we built a harbour there. Mid shot and shell we built it well, as history does agree, while brave men died in the swirling tide on the shores of Normandy. For every hero's name that's known, 1,000 died as well on stakes and wires their bodies hung, rocked in the ocean swell. And many a mother wept that day for the sons they loved so well. Men who cracked a joke and catched the smoke as they stormed the gates of hell. As the years pass by, I can still recall the men I saw that day, who died upon that blood-soaked sand, where now sweet children play. And those of you who were unborn, who've lived in liberty, remember those who made it so on the shores of Normandy.
Well, that was hard to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Beautifully sung, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty well done for sure. And very touching for sure. Like I said, my grandfather was in both wars. I don't know what he experienced. He never talked about it.
No, my grandfather didn't want to talk about that either at all. So, yeah. Wow, you just had to do that to me today. But anyway.
Just one of those things.
Sorry.
But it was definitely a sad thing. It was a definite need for it to happen, though, and you know it did. It changed the face of the war for sure.
It was a gorgeous tribute.
It was for sure.
Definitely was. Personally, I don't really like the idea of war at all as a way to solve any kind of problems, but I mean,
that's good.
It happens.
Well, I mean, so many people die in war.
It's to me, there's no such thing as a winner in a war.
No,
there's just not, because everybody loses. Like, there's too many lives lost.
Yeah, once you've gotten to
and areas destroyed, even.
Yeah, once you've gotten to the point of war.
Yeah,
there's no winners.
Not really. I mean, I don't want to get into it, actually. I was just going to mention something that's too current, and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, you know, people are dying all the time in a war situation. There's no gauge for what you do, what happens, or, you know, they have these rules for war these days, but I mean, does that
when you're actually there, does it actually count?
Yeah, does it actually matter? There's no good wars.
No.
There are no good wars.
No, definitely not.
There are necessary wars, but never any good ones.
I don't even feel very much like war is a necessary thing. I think we should be past that, but that's just my thought.
The war itself isn't necessary, but you have to defend yourself against people who would take over.
But right? I find it really horrible that human beings are still barbaric enough that we can't solve our problems just with other peaceful means. It's just a mess. But anyways, this was gorgeous. It was a very well done tribute.
Yeah,
and
sure.
It's very hard to watch because he was there too. That made it even harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
for sure. Yeah, it was very touching. I don't know if I have much more to say, honestly.
Yeah.
It was a great song, for sure.
Yeah. So thank you very much for that suggestion. It was still very much appreciated, even though you made me cry. Please don't forget to check us out on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.